You're welcome to news at 9 p.m. on Sun TV. We're sorry for broadcasting late. This broadcast is coming to you live from Jalingo, Taraba State. This is the Pulse of the Nation. We bring only stories on TV and on YouTube at Sun TV Live. Here are tonight's major headlines. U.S. Congress to hear on alleged persecution of Christians in Nigeria as Pope Leo XIV highlight Nigeria among countries facing Christians attacks. Wike-backed PDP faction challenges Ibadan Convention legitimacy as Imo PDP reject the solutions of executives at Ibadan Convention. Taraba Speaker and 23 lawmakers defect to APC while the newly formed ADC unveils new national secretariat in Abuja. On international news, Russian airstrike killed 5 and destroys kindergartens in eastern Ukraine. Business news. Tantalizer PLC signs 5-year multi-million-dollar seafood export deal. Entertainment news. Nicki Minaj to address UN events on Christians' persecution in Nigeria. Sport news. First Bank partners for 64th Lagos Amateur Open Golf Championship, while Nigeria Olympic Committee launches sport administration course in Ibadan. And now the news in full. The U.S. Congress will hold a hearing Thursday to examine alleged persecution of Christians in Nigeria after President Trump's redesignations of the country as a country of particular concern, led by Congressman Chris Smith. The section will assess Fulani militia-linked attack and possible U.S. responses, including visa bans and sanctions. Witnesses include U.S. State Department officials, religious leaders, and African affairs experts, underscoring concern about Nigerians' role in the violence. Pope Leo XIV highlighted Nigeria among nations where Christians face frequent attacks, alongside Bangladesh and Mozambique, and also Sudan. Posting on X, they called for prayers for victims and peace. Referencing recent massacre in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, his message coincides with the U.S. designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern, which the Nigerian government has formally disputed, emphasizing the need for global awareness of religious violence. The Northeast Youth Wing of the Christian Association of Nigeria, YOWICON, has urged the federal government to end regional violence. Speaking at YOWICON's Medan Convention in Jalingo, the National Secretary Elijah Bako, he decried killings, displacements, and insecurity, echoing former U.S. President Trump's warning. He called on Christian leaders and communities to raise their voices, stressing the urgency of the decisive government's action to restore peace, protect citizens, and rehabilitate affected areas. Armed bandits attacked comprehensive secondary school in Maga, Kebbi State, abducting at least 25 schoolgirls and killing the vice principal. Witnesses reported a sporadic gunfire and bodies on the premises. Security forces, including Air Force jets and police tactical teams, condoned the area. Authorities intensified rescue efforts to secure abducted students and cope further attacks, highlighting ongoing challenges in protecting schools and vulnerable communities from criminal insurgency in northern Nigeria. The Wike-backed PDP faction held emergency board and neck meeting at Wadata Plaza to contest their recent expulsion and challenges. The Ibadan Convention legitimacy, claiming to form a parallel power center. The faction deepens party fragmentation, turning internal disputes into an open authority struggle. The crisis threatens PDP cohesion at a time it seeks national relevance, exposing deep division and raising questions about unity, leadership, and strategic control within Nigeria's major opposition party. Samuel Anyanwu, recently expelled as PDP National Secretary, dismissed the weekend's Ibadan Convention as an illegal jamboree. He argued that 16 states, including the Southeast, had not conducted congresses, rendering the exercise invalid. The convention appointed Kabiru Turaki as chairman and confirmed expulsion of Wike, Fayose, Anyanwu, and others for alleged anti-party activities. Further deepening PDP's internal rifts and highlighting procedural violations that undermines legitimacy and party coherence. The Imo State chapter of the PDP rejected the dissolutions of its executives at the Ibadan Convention, describing it as illegal. The spokesperson, Lancelot Obioku, he cited Federal High Court orders of October 31st and November 14, 2025, prohibiting the convention. The chapter reaffirms confidence in acting National Chairman Abdurrahman Mohammed, National Secretary Senator Samuel Anyanwu, Board Chairman Senator Mao Ohabuwa, and State Chairman Honorable Austin Nwachukwu, urging members to disregard illegitimate claims and maintain focus on lawful governance of the party. The Speaker of Taraba State House of Assembly, Kizito Bonzina, and 23 lawmakers defected to the APC, signaling a strategic political realignment with Governor Kefers, expected to join the broom-waving ceremony, indicated to coordinated power shift rather than ideological motivation. The move alters Taraba's political landscape, raising questions about opposition strength, internal democracy, and accountability, while reflecting broader party consolidation trends in regional politics. The African Democratic Congress unveiled a new national secretariat in Wuse 2, Abuja, moving from the private residence of Chairman David Mark to the former Atiku Abubakar campaign since July leadership changes, with Mark as chairman and Rao Aregbesola as secretary. The ADC has grown stronger, capitalizing on PDP's divisions. The party positioned itself as Nigeria's main opposition, promoting structured organization, national presence, and credible intervention on government policies to challenge APC dominance. The Gombe-led ADC faction disowned the inauguration of a new party headquarters by Mark faction, calling it an illegal leadership grab. Honorable Nafiu Bala Gombe stressed that the building lacked party affiliation and the faction has no legal or constitutional authority. He urged Nigerians, INEC, and the media to recognize only the authentic ADC leadership. Committee to Democratic Governance, Rule of Law, and pursuing legal remedies to restore order while sanctioning the splinter group. President Bola Tinubu urged judges to uphold justice at the 2025 All-Nigerian Judges Conference, emphasizing integrity and ethical renewal. He warned that justice must never be for sale and called for case backlog reduction, technological adoption, and procedural reform. Tinubu assured support for judges, welfare, training, and infrastructure, underscoring the role of a disciplined, efficient judiciary in strengthening Nigerians' democracy and building public confidence in the legal system. The Kebbi state government lauded the media, particularly the NUJ, for safeguarding democracy. Speaking at the NUJ Correspondent Chapel inaugural lecture, official highlighted press accountability, digital literacy, and responsible reporting. The reaffirms support for journalists, praising media contributions to governance oversight. The Idris administration emphasized the media's watchdog role in fostering transparency and good governance, acknowledging that a free and competent press is central to sustaining democratic growth and informed citizenry. NASD PLC listed Gilnas Nigeria Limited 3 billion naira series, one commercial paper, part of a 10 billion naira CP program, strengthening private sector, capital market engagement. The 230-day paper maturing June 2nd, 2026. It will support working capital. Gilnas, a leading edible oil manufacturer, has grown from 50 to 200 TPD capacity, serving multiple regions, arranged by Pathway Advisors. The issuance offers a 25% annual yield, reflecting investor confidence in Nigerians' corporate governance and commercial paper framework. Nigerians' headline inflation eased to 16.05% in October 2025, down from 18 to 0.2% in September, marking the lowest since 2017. Year-on-year inflation fell from 33 to 88% in October 2024. The decline signaled moderating price pressure and relief for consumers and businesses, although authorities caution that continued measures are necessary to sustain affordability, economic stability, and support for households facing lingering cost of living challenges. The federal government launched the Student Venture Capital Grants, offering equity-free funding up to 50 million naira for student-led STEM innovation. Minister Tunji Alausa highlighted mentorship, incubation, and Google-powered evaluation tools, including a Gemini Pro license. To support entrepreneurial skills, applications are open at svcg.education.government.ng, and accredited tertiary students aiming to cultivate future unicorn and also strengthen Nigerians' innovation ecosystem, ensuring young innovators can translate ideas into scalable, sustainable venture that contributes to national development. Let's go on a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more exciting updates on Super Media Television. Please don't go away.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
His Excellency, the Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, heartily invites the good people of Taraba State to a grand political event as he is officially received into the All Progressives Congress APC. Date Wednesday 19th November 2025. Time 1 p.m. Venue Jolinyame Stadium, Jalingo, Taraba State. This historic event marks a major turning point and reinforces the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Come and be part of this defining moment. Witness history, celebrate purposeful leadership, and join the movement towards a greater and more prosperous Taraba State. Don't miss it. Wednesday 19th November, 1 p.m. Jolinyame Stadium, Jalingo. Be there. Announcer Barrister Zainab Usman Jalingo, Honorable Commissioner of Information and Reorientation.
Welcome back. We are glad you're still here with us. On the international news, Russian airstrike in eastern Ukraine on Monday killed 5 people and destroyed a kindergarten. Authorities reported 3 civilians, including 4 children, injured. They were hit in Balaklia, Kharkiv, while 2 others died in the province. A Turkish-flagged gas vessel also caught fire in Odessa. The attacks, part of intensified drones and missiles barrages targeting civilians and energy sites, come amidst winter energy concern and follow Kiev-Russia retaliatory strike on fuel infrastructure. And in business news, Tantalizer PLC has signed a 5-year multi-million-dollar off-take agreement with its subsidiary, Tantalizer Fisheries Limited and US-based Harvesters Fishery LLC to export prawns and shrimps. The deal strengthened Nigerians' presence in the global seafood market, aligning with Tantalizer's diversification strategy. Operating in a free trade zone, the company ensures compliance with international standards, aiming to boost non-oil exports, integrates global supply chains, and enhance the country's blue economic development. On entertainment news, American rapper Nicki Minaj is set to address a UN event in New York on alleged persecution of Christians in Nigeria, appearing alongside U.S. Ambassador Michael Waltz and also presidential advisor Alec Briswis. Waltz praised her courage, while Minaj said she would not remain silent on injustice. The event follows Trump's claims of Christian genocide in Nigeria, a position the Nigerian government strongly rejects, insisting its secondary challenges are criminal, not religious. The United Nigeria Airlines handed social media personalities Very Darkman and comedian Mr. Jollof to airport security on Monday following an in-flight altercation while boarding an Asaba-Lagos flight. The airline boarded both individuals to ensure passenger safety, citing adherence to global aviation protocol. The incident follows weeks of online tension between the two entertainers. The flight subsequently departed safely, and the airline reaffirms its commitment to maintaining secure and orderly travel across its network. And in sport news, First Bank of Nigeria Limited has partnered with Sunbirds Global Concepts, Glenfiddich Arovo, and also Coast Cherish for the 64th Lagos Amateur Open Golf Championship. Sunbirds and Glenfiddich are platinum sponsors, while Arovo and Kosheris and bronze sponsors, with a BMW as a whole in one prize. First Bank, the major sponsor, has increased the prize fund to 34.5 million naira to boost professional golf development. The tournament starts Monday, featuring Cadiz Championship Plays and a charity corporate golf challenge. The Nigeria Olympic Committee has launched a 3-day sport administration course at Sunshine School, Ibadan, starting Monday, November 17, 2025, organized with Olympic Solidarity for Sports and the schools. The program targets sport officials, journalists, teachers, and club managers. Participants will learn Olympic value, governance, and organizational management to enhance support for athletes. IOC certified directors and NOC experts will facilitate the training delivered both on-site and virtually, strengthening sport administration nationwide. And that concludes today's broadcast. I remain Bridget James. Thank you for joining us, and do have a wonderful night rest. Goodbye.
His Excellency, the Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, heartily invites the good people of Taraba State to a grand political event as he is officially received into the All Progressives Congress APC. Date Wednesday 19th November 2025. Time 1 p.m. Venue Jolinyame Stadium, Jalingo, Taraba State. This historic event marks a major turning point and reinforces the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Come and be part of this defining moment. Witness history, celebrate purposeful leadership, and join the movement towards a greater and more prosperous Taraba State. Don't miss it. Wednesday 19th November, 1 p.m. Jolinyame Stadium, Jalingo. Be there. Announcer Barrister Zainab Usman Jalingo, Honorable Commissioner of Information